We are sitting just a little over 2 weeks out from my qualifier for North Americans. And then 5 days after that, I'm going to be in Pittsburgh competing one last time for my pro card. So, if you don't know already, I started competing back in 2015, 2014. First time I stepped on a national stage was 2016, and I took dead last. Interestingly enough, I actually just discovered this recently. One of the other competitors at that year's Junior Nationals, 2015, would eventually become both the 212 and the Open Mr. Olympia, Derek Lunsford. He actually competed at a lighter weight class than I was in. He was a welterweight in that show. Just goes to show that persistence pays off. Now, we're being honest, which you should know at this point. One of the things I don't do is pull punches. I, I don't have the genetics to be on the Olympia stage or to be a competitive open bodybuilder. And more than that, at this point in my life, I don't have a desire to. I do, however, have I've always had a desire to win my pro card since the first time I stepped on stage 11 years ago. And including this year at North Americans, I believe I will have made 14 attempts to win my pro card. So it's not easy to win a pro card, not in bodybuilding. I can't speak for the other categories, other divisions, but what I do know is this. Um, when I set out this contest prep, I made a commitment to make this the last dance, so to speak, my last attempt at a pro card. And if I didn't get it, um, then it wasn't meant to be. But as I've gone through this prep process and I've pushed my body to a place I've never pushed before. I've trained and dieted and done my cardio and all of the details. I have not skipped a single detail. And I can rest my head well when this show is said and done, no matter where the chips fall, knowing that I did absolutely everything. So there won't be a question of, you know, if I had done that extra 5 minutes of cardio, or if I hadn't taken that extra day off, or um, if I skipped if I skipped an injection, or didn't take all of my supplements, and I've crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's. So going into this first show here in 2 weeks, I've played this in my mind over and over and over again. The stage at North Americans, I have walked it thousands of times. And I've won my pro card thousands of times over. I've heard my name thousands of times over. So, as far as I'm concerned, I've already won. And I know that what I'll bring to the stage on August 28th is the best possible package I can bring, given my genetics, given my age, given how I train and the years of training under my belt. I'm thankful for the coach that I've been working with for the last 3 years, Phil Viz. He's pushed me in a way that it's exactly what I needed out of a coach. It's been tough love. He's not one to give compliments, and I'm not here to get compliments. It's always about how much more can we do, and how much better can we get. So that being said, um, why I'm here, why I'm recording this, is because I'm out of gas, And I haven't created content in a while. I haven't had the energy to. Um, you know, yeah, I'm at that point of prep that this is the dark part. This is where we suffer, and I've been here for a while now. Like I said, Phil has pushed me to a place that I always knew I was capable of, but I'd never gotten there. But the incentive is far greater this time because I made a commitment that this was the last one, and I wanted to leave no stone unturned. So what I'm committing to is, I'm going to shoot a video every day for the next few weeks. I got a little clip of me practicing some posing that I'm going to throw up here, and just little things that it's going to keep me accountable, really to my own prep. And if you're a fan of bodybuilding or you've thought about competing, I'm going to share some of the darkness with you these last few weeks, and what it takes. And um, it's a format that I've never done before. These vlogs or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to make them short. I won't make them too long, and I'll share what my training's like, and what what my nutrition's like, and just day-to-day stuff. Like, little stuff is a struggle. When I go to the grocery store, it's you know I'm that guy that leans on a grocery cart now. Just pushing around a grocery cart helps me stay upright, but it's tough. And it's the the people that I have around me, and as I've gotten older, and so what I've learned is the circle that you keep close to you is small, for a reason. And so I'm going to make sure that the people that are closest to me and that have helped me the most and that have stood by me the most, I'm going to talk about that too. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys like it too. I apologize for the mess behind me. There's a spare motorcycle tire back there. I bought I bought a Harley a couple months back, and it's sitting in the gym because I don't have the energy to keep it upright to ride it. So probably should buy a charger for that so that battery doesn't die. But I digress. Um, I just want to take a minute to kind of introduce this series, I guess, this video series. And it's I don't know what we're gonna call it. Maybe we'll just call it The Last Dance. We'll steal that from the Chicago Bulls story talking about Michael Jordan. And I actually have one of Tim Grover's books sitting in front of me. Maybe I should start reading that again. Anyway, I digress. Um, Hopefully, you guys like this. I'll continue to make more content like this especially when it comes after the show, and what my plans are then, and how I'll transition from contest prep to the post contest rebound, and getting my blood work checked again, and really taking stock of my health, because that's once the show is over, my primary objective is overall health. I'm 42, right? So it's not like I'm a spring chicken. And if you don't know that, bodybuilding takes a toll on your body. There's I don't believe there's a healthy way to do it. There's nothing healthy about it. My calories are pretty low. My energy is pretty low. My sleep sucks. Um, there's a lot of factors that, while I've experienced on some level in the past, like I said, I've never gone this deep. I've never been this committed to a goal in anything, whether it was business, life, training, school. So it's really it's reinforcing to me that it is possible. So I'm going to use this as a tool to ignite the next chapter of my life, and talk about law school, and the next chapters of my life and where I want to take that. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave me some feedback. If you want me to talk about a specific topic, send me some questions. Um, I'm transparent about it. Anything that has to do with bodybuilding and contest prep, and maybe myths that you've heard or stories that you've heard and anecdotes, whatever you want to call it. I'm more than happy to discuss everything because, again, if you love the sport of bodybuilding, if you want to compete in bodybuilding, or you've thought about it, or maybe you've competed yourself, there's a lot of things that some people don't talk about for whatever reason. I'm the same way as a coach with my athletes. I try to be as open as possible and as transparent as possible, because what's that line about the truth setting you free? So on that note, guys, I'm gonna, I don't know, somehow edit in a clip of me doing some posing practice before my last meal and talk about that. But thanks for being here, and if you like it, do that thing where you like subscribe to my channel, and what do they say, like smash the like button or whatever, something to do with the algorithm. I don't. Anyway, have an awesome day. Love you guys. These last 2 weeks, before I eat every meal, I practice posing for 2 rounds, between a 5 and 10-second hold between poses, just to get conditioned for stage. You don't do all this work for weeks and months to look your best. Not be able to present it. As if the competition is close. What the judges are looking for on stage, they'll pose you 2, 3, 4 times through mandatories and see who fades. They know who practices and who doesn't. Doesn't matter how lean you are if you can't show it. What you really can't see is, I'm flexing my legs here first. Can't give you the best angles, right? So you're trying to control your breathing, still trying to keep everything tight. But if I commit to recording a video and posting it every day from now until the show, keeps me accountable, whether anybody watches this or not. But if you want a glimpse, it would. A glimpse at what the last few weeks of a contest prep look like. It's a good place to get it. But practicing posing like this, even if you're not a competitive bodybuilder,
It's a good way to condition your muscles as well.